There comes a point in every collector's life where they find something they've been searching for, been trying to get, since they started collecting. And for me, when it comes to Mario collecting, the thing I've wanted the most is the Toy Biz Mario Kart 64 Mario figure with his Kart.
Let's go!
This figure was released in a set called Video Game Superstars by Toy Biz in the year 2000. There was a Mario Kart series by them with a whole slew of figures that I don't have yet, but right now this video is about Mario.
Okie dokie.
In this video, we'll be talking about his articulation, his sculpt, what he comes with, and my overall personal opinion on this figure. Let's not waste any more time, let's get into the articulation. Mario can move his head back and forth. He can also turn his head all around, but his head kinda gets stuck on his left shoulder. You can also move Mario's arms up, down, all around, back and forth, although he has no elbow joints. He can also move his wrists around, but I should also mention that my Mario was bought secondhand off of eBay, and its wrist is very, very loose. I don't really want to mess with it that much. He can also move his legs back and forth, although not really by much. This is the most it can move forward, and this is the most it can move back. Although, maybe it could be different for other Marios, this is just the case with mine. Oh, and the other arm can do everything the other arm can do. So in total, Mario has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of articulation, which is far less than the likes of the SH Figuarts Mario figure, which I also have, and even the likes of Jakks Pacific's Mario. But the thing about the SH Figuarts Mario and the Jakks Pacific Mario is not only are they far newer, but they have far more articulation than the Mario Kart 64 Mario. Here's a fun story from when I first started collecting Mario figures. When I first got into Mario collecting around the mid-2000s, most of the Mario figures that were on the market could only really move their head and arms. I'm specifically talking about the figures made by Popco, which, while they had amazing sculpts, the articulation on them were kinda rubbish. So for the longest time, this particular Mario figure was one of the only Mario figures that could actually move its legs. Which is why after Popco lost the license and Jakks Pacific started rolling out their Mario figures and you could move pretty much everything, it made a lot of people, including myself, very happy. Which is why the Jakks Pacific Mario figures are the best Mario figures.
Yahoo!
Is what I would say if I wasn't a sucker for this thing's sculpt. Alright, here's the reason why I love this figure so much. Let's talk about the sculpt of this figure. The reason why I love this sculpt so much is because it looks exactly like how Mario looked like in the Nintendo 64 era, which is a look I wish lasted a bit longer than it actually did. Like, yeah, I know his current look is way more iconic, but there's just such a charm with how Mario looked like in the mid to late 90s. I know this look kinda bled into the GameCube era and I think even the Game Boy Advance era, but after Super Mario Sunshine, this look was kind of just retired. Which is why I'm glad this figure serves as like a time capsule of how Mario looked like in this era. But what would this figure be without the reason why it's a Mario Kart figure in the first place without? I think I overshot it a bit. Ah yes, look everyone, it's the actual Kart part of this Mario Kart figure. I was almost ready to sue for false advertising. All you gotta do to make the car work is pull it back and watch it go, whoa! Now, the listing I bought this Mario and his car from wasn't the best one. As you can see, it doesn't come with the seatbelt or the shell it's supposed to come with.
Oh, no!
But it does the job quite nicely. Alright, check this out, look at him, he's gonna go, he's gonna go, he's gonna go, whoa! I kind of already gushed about why I love this figure so much, but let me just say it again. I love how this is a time capsule of what Mario looked like in the Nintendo 64 era, because they are never going to make another figure like this, ever. So that's what makes the figure worth buying in my opinion. Do I think you should buy it? Yeah! If you have a bottomless bank account.